Right, hello, welcome back. Now we have something quite interesting to talk about with this Entertainment Weekly article that just got posted today. Of course, it came with some new photos, which I've already made a video on. Go watch that video for the new pictures. Yeah! Now this article goes into the history of the Sonic movies and basically how it was like from making them to seeing the reception that everyone has for them. There's something very interesting in the bottom of the article as it reads, continuing the tradition set by the previous two films, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 will also set the stage for a potential fourth movie to introduce another video game character after Tails and now Shadow. Of course, don't expect Fowler to give up the goods just yet. Fowler going into this and saying it's fun to see the fan debates online about who's coming up next, who's going to be teased at the end of the film. We have a lot of the same conversations. We've all got our favorites on the filmmaking side and we're all making great cases for it should be this one or that one. It's fun to keep that anticipation. This movie is no different in terms of teasing new characters. Basically confirms that we are going to be getting a Sonic movie 4, if we're reading this correctly. I'm basically saying that Sonic 3 is going to introduce another video game character into the films, meaning that we are getting a new character. Why have they revealed this here? What I'm going to do is go through all of the different characters that could pop up at the end of Sonic 3 and why I think they are all of a sudden an option, and you can pick which one you'd like. Now first off, we have Amy. Of course, everybody wants Amy to be in this film, and it makes sense for her to be in the film since she's in Sonic Adventure 2, and Sonic Movie 3's plot is based off Sonic Adventure 2. Same goes for Rouge. She was in Sonic Adventure 2, and it makes sense for her to be in Sonic Movie 3 since Sonic Movie 3's story is basically a different version of Sonic Adventure 2. Now, I'm not saying that Sonic 3 is going to be an exact recreation of Sonic Adventure 2. Obviously, it's just going to be inspired, so they will take little parts of Sonic Adventure 2 and put their own story in between. Now, next up, we've got Silver, which honestly, I would love to see Silver at the end of Sonic Movie 3. I don't know how it would work, but just seeing him there is cool. Now, it makes sense because Sega have really kind of forgotten about Silver. You don't see him in pretty much anything anymore. Recently, the Sonic Instagram did post a story saying that they have got a Sonic 06 Silver statue out of storage, and it's in their offices, showing that yes, they do remember Silver exists. Now, Silver's a character that everyone loves. Let's be honest, you probably love Silver or you like him. You can't hate Silver. And not using him in anything, if they were to put him in the films, they would widen his audience loads. Loads of people would be introduced into Silver and most likely look into his backstory and think, what's up with this guy? Where's he come from? And come on, Silver returning for the first time in years in a Sonic movie. We need that. Now, next up on the list, we have the Chaotix. We've all seen the rumors that there's going to be a Chaotix-focused spin-off, or they're going to bring Chaotix into the film somehow. I did make a video talking about that. You could go watch it. Now, having them pop up in Sonic Movie 3 would be a good way to introduce that they're getting a spin-off. Whether it's some sort of thing where it focuses on some detective agency that the Chaotix run in the end of Sonic 3, and it's like, hey, these guys exist, spin-off time, baby. Or whether they just get the spin-off out of nowhere, we don't know. But what we do know is that it has been mentioned. There's been talks about it, potentially. Now, the next one on the list, well, there's not really any official stuff saying why this would happen. I just think it's something that would make the most sense. I know you all want Amy, I know you all want Rouge, I know you all want these characters, but just bear with me for a second, sit still. Metal Sonic. When it comes to introducing characters in these films, I'm not really sure how they would bring in characters like Amy and Rouge. They just pop up? Is that it? They just come through a ring like Tails did? But with Metal Sonic, it makes sense. Robotnik always carries around one of Sonic's electric quills. It's literally seen in the Sonic Movie 3 trailer. He makes Sonic give him one. Of course, Sonic gives him a quill, not because he wants to make Metal Sonic, but just because he likes to zap it on his tongue for some reason. But knowing how Eggman is this big genius, he's, is a scientific legend in the universe of the Sonic movies, it wouldn't be impossible that he's just been collecting all of these different quills so that he can power one of his own creations to the same power that Sonic has. And what's one of his creations? Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic. We know Eggman has experience with building robots. He's got those drones that fly around in the movie. He's got the buzz bombers. He's got all of them. So of course he looks a bit silly. Oh no, I've lost one of your quills. Sonic, give me another one, please. That could just not be the case. And he could just simply have all of these quills stored up, and once he's got enough to power Metal Sonic, he's going to unleash him. And come on, he could even make little metal versions of Tails and Knuckles, and possibly Shadow if Shadow joins their team in Sonic 3. Of course, we've got absolutely no clue who this new character introduced in the post-credit scene is going to be. We're going to have to wait for the film to come out. But this Entertainment Weekly article seems to basically confirm that we are getting a character at the end of Sonic Movie 3 that is going to possibly lead onto a fourth film. You better all be hyped, because I'm telling you now, I am so excited. I have no idea who this character could be, and I'm... Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Who do you think is going to be the cameo that pops up at the end of Sonic Movie 3 and leads us on to Sonic the Hedgehog 4? Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, as I'm the #1 Sonic movie news source. That is proven fact, by the way. That is a proven one. I'll see you in a bit. Goodbye.